Hello, friends. Today we are continuing the lesson The Thief. Yesterday we have completed the half lesson The Thief. Arun made money by fits and starts. He would be borrowing 1 week, lending the next. He would keep worrying about his next check, but as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate lavishly. Now, the next. One evening, he came home with a wad of notes, and at night, I saw him stuck the bundle under his mattress at the head of the bed. I had been working for Arun. I had been working for Arun for nearly a fortnight, and apart from the shopping, I had done much to exploit him. I had every opportunity for doing so. Deepak is a thief, and Deepak lives in the house of Arun, and Deepak easily robbed Arun. That's why he says I had every opportunity for doing so means he Deepak has every opportunity to rob Arun. I had a key to the front door, which meant I had access to the room whenever Arun was out. Whenever Arun was out, he hand over the key of Arun's house to the thief, means Deepak. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. Deepak met many people in his business, but he never saw the such type of person like Arun. And that was why I could not make up my mind to rob him. That's why he was unable to rob Arun. It is easy to rob a greedy man because he deserves to be robbed. It is easy to rob a rich man because he cannot afford to be robbed. But it is difficult to rob a poor man, even one who really doesn't care if he is robbed. It is easy to rob a greedy man. Greedy man. To rob a greedy person is very easy and very difficult to rob a poor person. Because a rich man or greedy man or a careful man would not keep his money under a pillow or mattress. Because greedy man or a rich man keep his money in bank or lockers, not keep their money in under a pillow or mattress. He had locked it up in a safe place. They locked the money in a very safe place. Arun had put his money where it would be child's play for me to remove it without his knowledge. But Arun is a very poor person. That's why he put his money under the mattress or pillow, and it is easy to be robbed without knowing his knowledge. It's time I did some real work. I told myself I am getting out of practice. If I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. He doesn't even pay me. But it's time I did some real work. I told myself I am getting out of practice. But the Deepak wanted to rob Arun because of his practice. He will only waste on his friends. He doesn't even pay me. Arun was asleep. Moonlight came in from the veranda and fell across the bed. I sat up on the floor, my blanket wrapped round me, considering the situation. Deepak and Arun slept in the same house, but Arun was asleep in the moonlight and Deepak was slept in veranda. There was quite a lot of money in that bag, and if I took it, I would have to leave town. I might make the 10:30 express to Amritsar. And Deepak wanted to rob Arun and also wanted to leave the town by robbing Arun. Slipping out of the blanket, I crept on all fours through the door and up to the bed and peeped at Arun. He was sleeping peacefully with a soft and easy breathing. Soft and easy breathing. His face was clear and unlean. Even I had more markings on my face, though mine were mostly scars. And Arun slept in his very peaceful mood, and he had not any idea about his robbing. My hand took on an identity of its own as it slid around under the mattress, the finger searching for the notes. But Deepak slept not in a peaceful mood, but he was in a awake mood. That's why his fingers searching for the notes. They found them and I drove them out without a crackle and without doing any noise. He drew the notes, means rupees, from the words of Arun. Arun sighed in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. My free hand was resting on the bed and his hair touched my finger. And the incidents here, the Deepak robbed Arun, a very trusted person. And Deepak's touched the hair. Arun's hair was touched by Deepak's finger. I was frightened when his hair touched my finger. Deepak was very frightened at that time when Arun's hair touched his finger and crawled quickly and quietly out of the room. When I was in the street and he robbed Arun in a very smoothly and he decided to run away from that town. When I was in the street, I began to run. I ran down the Bazaar road to the station and he wanted to reach the station because his train was at 10:30. The shops were all closed. A few lights were on in the upper windows. I had the notes at my waist, held there by the string of my pajama, and all the rupees notes he kept in his pajamas. I had the notes at my waist, held there by the string of my pajama. I felt I had to stop and count the notes. though I knew it might make me late for the train. He wanted to check the notes or count the notes, but he had no time because he might have been late for the train. It was really 10:20 by the clock tower. I showed down to a walk and my fingers flickered through the notes. There were about 100 rupees in five, a good haul. I could live like a prince for a month or two, and he thought that the money was about 100 rupees in five. It is a good for living for a month or two to Deepak. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life but dashed straight onto the platform. The Amritsar Express was just moving out. It was moving slowly enough for me to be able to jump on the footboard of one of the carriages, but I hesitated for some urgent or unexplainable reason. When Deepak reached the station, the platform at the same time the train left the station, and it was the train of Amritsar Express was just moving out. I hesitated long enough for the train to leave without me, and he observed the train without him. When it had gone and the noise and busy confusion of the platform had subsided, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform, and when the train left the station, then the noise or the crowd or the confusion automatically decreased or automatically stopped, or the platform had subsided. He found himself alone in that platform, in that deserted platform. The knowledge that I had 100 stolen rupees in my pajama only increased my feeling of isolation, and the rupees increases his feeling of isolation and loneliness because the money had a stolen money. That's why he increases the feeling of isolation more. I had no idea where to spend the night. He had no idea where he spent the whole night because he was unable to catch the train. I had never kept any friends because sometimes friends can be one's undoing. I didn't want to make myself conspicuous by staying at a hotel. He was unable to stay at hotel because he was a thief. And the only person I knew really well in town was the person I had robbed. In that town, the only person he knew, Deepak, was only Arun, who robbed by Deepak. Leaving the station. Okay friends, now we continue the lesson tomorrow.